Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you again. Nana thought she'd read you a story. She's going to be making Christmas cookies today, but I needed to take a break and sit down and talk to you and read you a story. So I'm going to read you a story out of this book called Bedtime Favorites, and they're all Walt Disney movies. And I think you guys have seen Toy Story. Have you seen Toy Story, the movie? This one is called The Big Campout. See, she's outside and she's got a lantern. All right, here we go. Guess what? Bonnie looked excitedly at her toys. We're doing something really special tonight. The toys are carefully arranged on Bonnie's bed. They couldn't wait to find out what special something was, but they stayed motionless. The little girl clapped her hands. We're going on an adventure. Well, there's Buzz and Woody. And there's the dinosaur. I bet you guys know the names of these characters more than Nana does. Yeah, see? She's getting them all ready. She's putting them in a bag. They're going to go on an adventure. Do you like adventures? I love adventures. The toys were excited, but they still didn't move. And we all get to go, Bonnie said. She carefully placed Woody, Buzz, Lightyear, Slinky Dog, and all her new toys in a big tote bag. Next, she collected her beloved old toys. Buttercup the unicorn, Trixie the triceratops, and a hedgehog called Mr. Pricklepants. A rag doll named Dolly came too. We're going to have so much fun, Bonnie told them. Bonnie ran off to find a flashlight. Once she'd left, all the toys suddenly came to life. I wonder where we're going, Mr. Pricklepants said. I hope there aren't any scary animals, Rex the dinosaur whispered. I'll protect you, Woody, the cowboy said with a wink. Then the toys heard footsteps and stopped talking. We're camping out, Bonnie announced happily as she came into the room, and she scooped up her tote bag. There they all are. They're getting ready to go camping. She got a lot of toys. You guys got a Buzz or Woody doll? A few minutes later, Bonnie and her toys were in the backyard. Here we are, she said. Bonnie carefully unpacked the toys and began arranging them inside a tent she'd set up. You sit next to Trixie, she told Rex, placing the two dinosaurs side by side. Buttercup, Woody, and Buzz, you guys will be next to my sleeping bag, and soon everyone had their own spots. Now, she said, let's have a picnic. And she began passing out toy food and toy plates. Corn for Buttercup, pepperoni pizza for Rex, spaghetti for Bullseye. Bonnie! Dinner time, a voice called out. It was Bonnie's mother. Bonnie giggled. I've got to go eat my dinner now. But don't worry, I'll be back soon. She gave each toy a hug and then crawled out of the tent. You guys have had tents before, haven't you? Have you ever made tents with blankets? Yeah, that's fun. Put them over chairs and hide underneath them. Oh, that's so much fun. Left alone in the tent, the toys began to explore. Well, this is a right comfortable place, Jessie said, admiring Bonnie's puffy sleeping bag. These accommodations really are quite satisfying, Mr. Pricklepants agreed. Well, shine my spurs, but Woody exclaimed, noting an electric camping lantern. He turned it on, and a warm glow lit up the tent. He motioned for the toys to gather in a circle. Let's have a sing-along, Woody suggested. He held his cowboy hat over his head and began to sing, Camptown races, sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Jessie quickly joined in, and Bullseye stomped his hooves in time to the beat. And the other animals began singing too. Oh, how much fun is that? Have fun to go to a sing-along? Everybody's getting in the act. After a few more songs, the toys went outside. They still had some time before Bonnie returned, and they wanted to explore. Mr. Potato Head peeked through the flaps. It had gotten dark. The coast is clear, he says. The toys stepped into the backyard. Look, Buttercup said, the stars are coming out. Buzz smiled. That, my friend, he pointed, is the Big Dipper. 7 stars that form a ladle. A Big Dipper. Yeah, it looks like a ladle. He pointed toward the constellation. You sure know a lot about the sky, Trixie said, impressed. Buzz grinned. Comes with the Space Ranger territory, he says. I just saw a shooting star, Mr. Potato Head shouted. I think that was a firefly, said Ham. That's fun. Fun to go out and look at the stars at night. Jessie hopped on Bullseye. I'm going to explore the yard. Buttercup trotted over. Follow me. I'll show you the rose bed near the sprinklers. Trixie turned to the other toys. Who wants to play freeze tag? But before anyone could answer, she tapped Rex. Tag, you're frozen. Smiling, the rest of the toys began running away as Trixie chased after them. The flower bed is out of bounds, she shouted. Hey, someone! Tag me, Rex called, still frozen. Anyone! He's still frozen. They're running away, but there he is. He's stuck, isn't he? That's fun. Have you ever played frozen tag? I'm wiped out, Ham said a little while later. How about a shadow puppet production, suggested Mr. Pricklepants. Good idea, Woody said, leading the toys into the tent. Bonnie's going to be back soon. The toys used Bonnie's flashlight to create shadow puppets on the tent. Buzz made an airplane with his wings. Mr. Pricklepants made an elephant. Rex peeked outside the tent window. Boy, it sure got dark fast, he replied. Then Dolly made a pair of bunny ears behind his head, and everyone laughed at Rex. How much fun is that? That is so much fun. Have you ever done that? A sleepover wouldn't be complete without a scary story, Mr. Potato Head said, and he clicked off the flashlight so the toys would be in darkness. Once there was a little toy that got lost in the forest. The forest was dark, very dark, just like now, Rex exclaimed, beginning to get scared. Suddenly there were footsteps, Mr. Potato Head. The toys heard the sound of someone running. Like now, Jessie said with a gasp. Mr. Potato Head continued his story. A monster was coming. Ah! Rex shrieked as a huge shadow loomed over the tent. The toys all flopped down and went still. The tent flap opened. I'm back, Bonnie said. Oh, look they all fell over. Yes, ma'am. And here comes Bonnie. I'm back, Bonnie said, smiling at her toys, and she brought the toys outside and placed them in a circle around the lantern. She gave each one a marshmallow on a twig. It wouldn't be a campout if we didn't toast marshmallows, she announced happily. The toys couldn't have agreed more. And Rex was especially glad that there weren't any real monsters after all. And they had a great time that night camping out. That's the end of it. Hope you enjoyed it. Love you very much. Bye.